what is going on. But also, the cabinet members, we had a meeting where almost every cabinet member that are truly following Obatobie voted that we will declare on the 29th. The only individual that we existed is this Ogenkere. We Chamo Koma, Sonny Akparawa, Vam. This is their clique, Imam Madrabo. They were the ones that were fighting that. And some of you that watched the video that was shown in Finland, where you see 4 of them sitting, how their face was, how they reacted, attested to that. But the majority of the Brigade cabinet members, during that meeting we had on the 28th, and there are some things that some of them did on that meeting that day. But at the right time, I will release that to the Biafrans all over the world to see what transpired. But I don't think it's the time right now.
Yes.
So it's based on that, on the security report, also based on what Obatobie has said in the past, that to be on the watch out, that it may happen before that second. And then also based on what some of these criminals that claim to be Brigade cabinet members, what they plotted. That was why we decided to declare on the 29th. If you watch what some of them were exhibiting that day, on the 29th, some of them were very reluctant to follow that instruction, but the spirit of Biafra was moving them to do what they must do on that day. Some of them were reluctant even to read the grievances. Some people that were not on that agenda were brought into that agenda. And I remember I asked Choma, Professor Koma, why are you trying to deviate? Why are you telling this person to talk? Because that person was not on the agenda that I already approved. But she brought that individual to continue to delay, to continue to waste our time, knowing fully well that that event place will close exactly by 5 in 2 hours' time. So they were dilly-dallying to delay, but we were on top of their game. That's all I have to say. And there's no way that day that we will not have declared the restoration of the independence of Biafra. And that's exactly what we did. So 1, it was God. Secondly, it was us. Thirdly, it was the Brigade cabinet members. Fourthly, it was the Biafrans that were in that hall that day that made them move. They didn't want to move quickly. We made them move quickly and swiftly. And we declared they would have. But the spirit of Obatobie in some of us knows that no matter what Obatobie says, no matter, even if they put corn on his head, for us to move that declaration, Obatobie knows it will never happen under my leadership, under these secretaries that are working for this Biafra government right now. They know. And that was why when they said that, when they wanted Ogenkere to hijack Odogu's position, some of them were not prepared to be in Finland. Some of them already started talking to people that they need to cancel their hotel. They need not to be in Finland. They do not want the declaration to hold because the Nigerian government does not want the declaration to happen. We stop them.
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. To me, this woman is fighting for a just cause. To me, this chief of staff, this COS, is fighting for a just cause, because I don't know why this director of finance have been trying to jeopardize and destroy everything Simon Ekpa left for them. You can check up our previous videos, then you can understand what we're talking about. We played the video. We asked Simon Ekpa in a secret cabinet meeting, fire this particular man, to tell you that before the arrest or interrogation of Simon Ekpa, this particular man have secretly been having some great issues with Simon Ekpa. He's coming up to the end now. But no matter what they are fighting for, let them remember the angels on ground, the funds and the equipment and the tools of the angels on ground that are protecting our land from these Fulani Janjaweeds. that are protecting our land from these terrorists, zoo military army and zoo police, let their funds not be jeopardized or tampered with, because they are the angels that are protecting the Biafra land. If not for the help of the Biafra Liberation Army, believe me, by now, these Zoo Janjaweed have invaded the Biafra land, and he said by now they could have even built one of their camp in Biafra land. Remember what was about to happen in Imo State when they were trying to bring in the IDF camp in Imbalo, that the Biafra Liberation Army have to go and attack, and Simon Ekpa have to go and close down that place. So no matter what they are doing, let them not jeopardize or play with the structures or the movement or the liberation or the funds of our angels on ground. Now, listen to this video I'm about to play now. Then you can get more insights of what we are fighting for. How the Biafra Liberation Army have successfully neutralized the zoo soldiers, and how this particular cabinet meeting, how they have been plotting. These guys have been plotting to take over the seat of Simon Ekpa. They have been plotting so hard to make sure that they take over the seat of Simon Ekpa. So you need to understand all this.
We've kept quiet for a little while. Now we have a job, guys. We have to focus on galvanizing our people to make sure that we fund our government. There is a big job for all of us to do. There is a big job for all of us. The time for gossips and the talks, we have educated people enough. It is time we focus on discussing the ways forward. How do we expand getting the information of what we have done to the people? Right here, by the time we're having these conversations, we're going to be bringing up ideas. Let us use what we've got. A lot of us here have skills. Just conversations here bring up ideas. So let us use it. Let us ignore Ngozi and Ndotia. We have already shown to the world what the Biafran government is all about. The civility, the kind of men and women that are in the government of Biafra. We have shown it to the world. Now it is time for all of us to get to work. Work in the sense, whatever it is that deem fit or that it is necessary that the government will do, just like you see the people have decided. Our charter is the people's book. Whatever you see that is going to help us get the information of what we've done out there to the world, don't hesitate to bring up the idea on the space here to the information minister, who will in turn make sure that all of these ideas are collected. Why are we saying this? We need a way to reach all of our people wherever they are. But all of our people are you. You are in those different localities. Now, in order to be able to use the number that we have to involve the people, either through a conversation, because there are people who claim that they don't know. Now, let us get in their midst and infuse into them what we're talking about. You get in their occasions, you talk to them, you boldly defend your government. There is nobody that is going to come against you. It is just the honest truth. We have to infuse what we have done into the people. The knowledge of what we have done has got to reach the people. Without doing that, we're going to still be running short. Now, a lot of these people who are with Ngozi are falling off. Naturally, by you seeing Benchus coming here and literally crying, is a clear sign that these people, they're beginning to realize they're just too full of themselves. They don't want to accept this defeat. It's not a defeat in the sense that we were fighting them. It's a defeat in their mentality. It's a defeat in all that they have claimed to know. They don't want to accept it, but they know deep down in their hearts. So let us focus on doing what we do best. Let us support our acting prime minister and the government collectively, because don't forget, everything we do as a government. We're just standing and pushing this front through a person that has been elected. So the government is the people, and the people are the government. Congratulations again, my dear brother Ogenkere, and to all the cabinet members who made sure that this is a reality. May Tugo Kabiama bless you all. And may God bless us all as we continue to donate. Don't forget, our event is coming up, the 30th event, where we will, the town hall. This would be the first town hall of its kind with the acting prime minister. It is going to be also a day that you're going to use to understand properly what is going on, ask your questions, and as a concerned citizen, be there to support your people. The fundraising is also coming up on Saturday. We should all endeavor to convince one person to come along with us, 2 persons to come along with us. You can start talking to them now. Obono, they are $10 kahanwe. Whoever it is, whatever way we can, let us galvanize our people and make sure that we gather as little funds as we can. Go my brothers and my sisters. So Google Koram no. A lot of these people here are cracking my ribs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listening to some of them was just, I know it was a banter back and forth, man. So now, you guys are brothers. Just you walk home one and they will over. But you should stop making all those kind of comments. We go, hey, why your brother na Portugal and come. We're not fighting you. We're just trying to educate you. I'm an Igbo sure, but don't worry. I got such a girl for my own. We'll wash you well. Is it that we are able to wash you, or if opposite no down goes to where the baluchuku. But we'll do our best to make sure that we'll wash you and protect you, because you fought a good fight with us. You're just misguided. And next time, maybe you listen to your brothers. All of us are the same. You understand? Dalun everybody. Dalun no.
Okay. Let me entertain the Afrans. Hold on, wait.
But remember me after the entertainment. Kama. Ogechi, kama. Ogechi.
Go yes song, I go yes song. Wait it. Who dey rap? Okwensu, you dey put your voice, I beg.
Yeah, what you say, Master King?
Come on your voice, just die it.
Don't worry, I'll be playing it in between. You can go ahead.
This girl and many more children like her will never forget them. They felt great. They felt
always said there is no treatment. Not me, it's our elders. Our elders say that there is no treatment, no level of treatment you can give to a lunatic that he will stop talking to himself. That is normal. So, but it's nice you brought them, and my good friend, the slow poison, Mazda K, you know how to mess people up, and it was slowly dishing it out to him, and he got so confused. This whole thing is very, very laughable. Yes, Mr. Snow, I'm always there with you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your speech. So I don't really need to add anything. We can bring more and more people. I just want to point out one that was very strong to me, the question of expanding and reaching out to those people who are just getting to know the advancement we have made so far. And that was what we were about to do immediately after the redeclaration. I am telling you, in Nigeria, in several places, people were raising flags here and there, proudly. Even so many of them were ready even to take the risk of hoisting the flags right in front of the Nigerians. And I thought we were going to take advantage of that. The woman came and crashed it, and so many souls have actually been killed. So many are down now. So it's right at this particular point. Now that we've gotten back, yes, I think he said, was it this space and the space area that said we are back? So we are back now. So we'll now start to pick up the pieces where we left them, because at that point we were about to start expanding into those areas. You could see people in this place, Igala, people in Benue, in Warri. People ask Rich now. People in Warri, I bet this woman just dashed everything. So thank you very much, Mr. Snow. We watched the election free and fair, and it was, of course, outstanding in quality. And with it, at least we have redeemed our image to a great extent, because what she did over these 2 weeks or so was actually demeaning and had sort of robbed us of so much of the regards that we have. But right now, we are back. So we are back. Let us now start climbing back again to where we are. Thank you very much. I just wanted to mention that this Master K, Kweso Uncle, you've got me winded. So maybe I'll go and take paracetamol, because I've been laughing all through with what you did to those two men. They can never get right. They can never be well. They'll always be sick mentally. There is a problem with them, like our sister Helen said also. Is some kind of jazz. There is jazz there. It's not ordinary, and the woman must have done something to them. They are behaving like children without any knowledge at all. People are behaving as if they never broke slate at all. They didn't break any chalk. That is very shameful. Thank you, Franz. Thank you, Nonso. Thank you, Mr. Snow, Mazda K. Brinson, and all the people in the house. I'm very grateful. Thank you, and let's keep pushing. During the next fundraising, we will have more people. We'll gather more of our friends to join. Thank you very much.
My brother Emeka, thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. I want to give kudos to our new acting Prime Minister, Oge, and every Biafrans who are for doing what is necessary for this government to continue. Just like you said, after the declaration, the flag went on Biafra lands, and we expected the spirit to go further, to move on, until that woman just pressed everything down. But notwithstanding, we are back. This early hour in the morning, I was on their space. I gave them bamboos. I gave them to a state that they were all confused. I thought they were nailed. They all travel abroad, thought to be nailed, and they were calling themselves some, how do I put it, learned men. Until, when one of my brother came into on that space, Americana, and they were like confused. They learned all the blame on Americana for trying to bring up the charter. I was like, what's wrong with you guys? Without Americana, don't you guys know that charter, that your COS is not even near to the charter? Then you guys, haven't you guys have no knowledge? But all the same, it doesn't abide the way now. We have an acting Prime Minister. I think we need to focus. We need to focus to do the needful now, to do the more in our supporting donation. Others will fall in line. Ignore them. I was surprised to see Benchuk there today, and they were like, talking nonsense. Then this other Ekpa'S, I thought it was this my brother Ekpa'S here. I said, no, it wouldn't be him. But notwithstanding, everything that we're doing today, they were like ignorant. I don't blame them. You see, and like I told them, You can go to school, but that doesn't make you knowledgeable. But it's the only thing that God gives wisdom. And that wisdom is not bought in the market. It's not read by books, but notwithstanding, we are moving forward. We are not going backward anymore. We're going to do what is expected of us, in as much as all has been put in place. I'm only praying that the new elected men in the cabinet should do all the needful to make sure that the BLA are equipped. Men are doing the needful to make sure that we hold our borders intact, so that there will not be our problem anymore. I think it will be hard time we start focusing, ignoring them, putting them up from our details, so that men can go on and see that yes, we have come to do what is expected of us. We are here to diligence Nigerian, pull them out of our lands, do what is expected of us, get recognitions, and do all we got to do. Fund, support. That is what you're expecting now. I believe that from now onwards, all of us will focus on deck and make sure that this Christmas, our brothers enjoy them. Those of them who are home will celebrate and wish them Merry Christmas. For those of them who are Christian, I love you guys all. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. And then all Biafrans, I wish you all Happy United States of Biafra for this New Year and Happy New Year in advance. I love you guys, man.
Yeah, thank you. Sister Simon Ekpa'S, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you once again. Please, there is something I want to say regarding about international accounts. Yeah. What I wanted to say is that, please, when this thing come out, people have been saying that when I was here, can you meet? There is noise coming from you. So yeah, what I'm wanting to say is that when this account was released to the public, some of the People's Club of Nigeria COS members, they were saying that our PM has already authorized that new dimension account, that our PM has approved it before when he was with us. Now, one of the fundraising that was held by our government in SI, So I heard this because I was kind of a little bit confused about that new dimension. So it now came to my notice that a particular account that was added in that platform, in that new dimension account, that TAJ Bank, that was owned by Islamic State of Nigeria, that the headquarters is in Abuja, that TAJ Bank. That particular account was not there. That was not the same account that was used in that new dimension account. I hope you guys are hearing me. That account was brought in, added to that platform. When our PM was here, that account was not in that new dimension when they did something for palliative. I don't know if you guys remember when they share palliative. So this was clarified to me about one of our administrators in Canada, Madame Naya in Canada, that was admin in Canada. She made this clarification open that account was added. That was not the account that we are using for New Dimension before, because she said that they were donating to New Dimension mandate. But this particular account that has this TAJ Bank name, that have this link of the Islamic Sharia, and also all so many things of the Muslim that was attached to it now was not there. That the account was added, so it wasn't the particular account that was in that new dimension when our PM was here with us. So I just want to bring that to our notice for people that has not heard it. I wish I can go and quote when our admin in Canada, Naya, made this openly. I think either Naya or Madam, or what is her name again? They're always come to fundraising. She always be there with our fundraising. Ruby Nadi, yeah, Dr. Ruby Nadi.